Ah, yes. 14 feet oak slabs is exactly what the doctor ordered for my back pain. He said something about keeping my back bent and my knees straight. I don't know, guys. Just it's really heavy. You gotta trust me on this one. And if you've learned anything during this video and would like, I would really appreciate the subscribe if I earned it, of course. So I got myself a new chainsaw. It's 120 cc's. It's a Holz Forma, the copy after the MS880. So this is the new bar, new chain, new milling equipment, which I made myself. Even the chain I kind of made it because I got the full comp semi-chisel 30-degree chain, which I made at a 10-degree angle. It's suitable for these long cuts. Ripping chain should work better. And the extra chain I got from the same company, I made a hyper skip one. At a starting price around $580, this is really a good deal for this amount of chainsaw. The G880 is around 122 cc's I think, and 8 horsepower. So I'm using this ladder for the first cut and even for the next cut because I like this feeling of aluminum on aluminum, and it really feels smooth, cuts really smooth. This chain is actually pretty sharp, so it produces nice chips there, you can see in the video. Whenever I tried to saw and didn't use the ladder for the cuts, I felt like I needed to push more than usual, so that's why I'm still using the ladder. And actually I will be using two ladders here, just joined together with a couple of screws, just because I needed the long cuts for this one. This crack over here just messed up my chain. It's probably filled with dirt and dust and everything with the rocks, I don't know exactly, but yeah, it made my chain dull and I needed to sharpen it again. And these things that I'm using here, the wedges, are actually made for tiles, and I suggest you get some of those because they're really cheap, and they don't mess up your chain even if they're getting touched by the chain. As I take a look at this first cut, I mean a serious cut actually, I see there is a lot of rot, I see there is a lot of dirt over there in that crack, a bit of discoloration in the wood, but let's just say this is gonna turn out to be a really nice table material, and maybe other projects like epoxy projects. So this high spot on the log need to be trimmed down. There's actually a video in the description if you want to watch that. I just make a couple of rounds, it's really interesting. The grain is really nice. Using this Makita chainsaw really has a story behind it. So just after I cut this log up, so I did one cut, that's all. We went to a racing get together or something like this, and all of the guys, all of the YouTubers, other YouTubers that were over there were having like super sharp chains, super racing muffler mods and ported chainsaws and everything, and I just pulled out my 46cc saw and I was like, oh yeah, the chain is sharp. But looking at this video I got reminded that my chain wasn't sharp, and I know why, because I hit something inside there. I don't know exactly what or what happened, but I should have sharpened my chain, and you can hear it now. It just sounded like something hit the chain, and that was it for it. And I was kind of embarrassed at the first cuts that I was just taking just some dust on the chain behind. So yeah, that's just probably a couple of rocks or dirt, something was there. I loaded everything up because I needed to go home. I just have a couple of hours to work just after my 9 to 5, and came back the next day just to finish up the log. You need to think at this oak slab like you would at a person. It looked great on the outside, but it had a lot of damage in the inside, cracks and rot and everything. But you just need to see the good parts of it, and I guess you can make some tables, you can make some epoxy projects with it. That's just my opinion. Here I'm using my hyperskip that I actually made, and you can see the dust and everything. It's much bigger chips on it, so it leaves a bit of a mark on the wood, but nothing that much. But it's really a nice improvement and feels really fast. Every time I went to that crack, the chain was getting dull, and I need to resharpen it. But the good thing about the hyperskip is that it takes a couple of seconds because there's so less speed than the normal chain. As we get to the middle part of the tree, you can see the rot. It's getting really bad. I kind of figured that the middle part of the tree is gonna be all rotten, but it held up together, so I could load it as normal slabs. We'll see in the future if I can get something from it. Starting the chainsaw really feels okay, and the sound is really great. Probably needs a muffler mod on it, just for the extra power, but it sounds really strong, really good. And this hyperskip actually is really fast. I'll speed this up for you guys, but it cuts really great. And I was able to get like a full cut, a 4 meter or a 14 feet cut from a full tank of gas, and there was still something left over there. So this would be normally a two-person job, but I was alone today, so every time I try to pick this up, I am actually thinking about how am I gonna do this, how am I gonna break my back this time. I tried to do it here, but as you can see it was really heavy, so I just dropped it down. It was by mistake actually, and I'm glad I didn't get hurt from this one. It says there it's 140, a little bit over 140 centimeters. That would be around 5 feet wide. Eventually this crack that messed up my chain disappeared, but it left a different type of crack. I mean, it's not a crack, I guess a squirrel or something lived in there, because I found some hazelnut or just some regular nuts, I'm not sure exactly, and got hidden inside there. So yeah, that's a different type of material that is ruining my chain every time I'm getting past it. I don't know, it could be like a acorn or something, I don't know exactly, but yeah, something was living inside there. I really like this slab over here. I brought with me some equipment, but the G888 was the only one that could get through all of this wood. So this is what I was trying to say in the beginning. It produces so much gas. The exhaust is really bad. I really felt like minutes or hours from my life were draining. I got the mask. I got this mask that I'm using for painting. I got glasses and everything, but still like felt really bad. And I'm trying to improve this. I just got a new oil that burns much cleaner. I don't know if it's the gas, if it's the oil, or it just is more exhaust gas being produced. You can see here so much dust. I'm guessing around one slab, just it's getting ruined over there, but this really big logs really need to be cut on the spot over there. It's really heavy to get them to a mill or just move them around or anything. So this is the best option for me, just to cut it where it stands. Again, I'm thinking how I can get this down, how I can move it around, and trust me, it's really heavy. So I was thinking about the next cut I need to do, so I was wondering if I have enough space for the mill. So I decided just to drop it down and just mill from the other side. There's one more cut over there and then I'll be finished with this log. It took 2 days, I think, and it was really heavy for me just because of the exhaust. I cannot stress that enough, but the exhaust is really bad. You can actually see all those fumes getting up, and yeah, I mean, in the cut there's not much fumes or smoke coming out, or you're not seeing it, but trust me, it actually burns my eyes, and I'm just trying to figure it out. Just in time, my friend came by. He helped me load all of this stuff because they're pretty heavy. If you feel like you've learned anything today, and if you enjoyed this video or this type of content, I will try to get more out and explain everything I'm doing. Drop a like, drop a subscribe. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.